What is up, everybody? This is Mr. Extraordinary back with yet another video. This is the Hip Hop Podcast. I'm not alone. I'm with Eves and I'm with GT. Bucks couldn't join us, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to be talking some hip hop like we usually do. And we just wanted to talk about producers. GT suggested that we talk about some producers. But before we do that, gents, I just wanted us to just talk about the topics that we were talking about today in the group.
Yeah.
The first one being that music video by Drake and Cole, man.
Man, first person shooter is amazing, bro.
Jeez.
It is out of this world.
It was so, I wouldn't say shocking. It was such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Being put into a music video again.
Yeah.
There was actual efforts, not just somebody in front of a camera.
Right.
Making noise and whatnot, you know.
And you can tell it cost a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say that. We're talking million. I mean, first of all, he had to get the actor from, what's that?
Office.
The Office, yes. He had to get the guy from The Office.
Yeah.
And, man, the visual effects are just on another level, dog.
No, they're amazing, man. They're amazing.
I mean, that ping pong sequence.
Right, and the chess sequence as well.
Yeah.
That dope ass video right there.
I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but that really made me crave a collab tape.
Right?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I could watch or hear 10 more of these and I'll be fine. I'll be happy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's so many references. That whole Spider-Man thing, I like that.
Yeah, that was too dope.
I mean, sure. I do know that there's a lot of basketball stuff, but when I saw this image in the background here, I was like, oh, this is the Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Paying homage.
Two goats.
Yeah. But I wish they could have just, even if it was a cameo, just showed Kendrick. Even if it was a cameo.
It's cool, man. Listen, for me with that, it's that, you know, Aubrey snubbed Kendrick, you know, the entire track, like, and J. Cole actually mentioned him. You know,
yes.
Aubrey doesn't. I don't think Drake takes him as part of the big three.
Yeah.
But who's the third one then, according to Drake?
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
They've always had some friction, so you probably does know or see him as part of the big three, but because of that friction, it's not gonna mention him. It's not gonna allow it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Yes. Okay, no, that's a good point. But wow, man, it's truly, I don't know, out of 10, what would you give this video?
Video, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, man. I'll give it a 15 if I have to.
13, I was about to say. You know, it's not just those little, you know, pop culture references that they put in the video, but it's also, like, even just the VFX itself, like, to make it that interesting is something else. Like, I was watching another video yesterday, I think, Chica and Freddie Gibbs. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but it's like the green screen behind him was so noticeable.
Yes.
You know? Like, and when it's that noticeable, make it interesting somehow. And I think like to see, I mean, obviously I'm sure the budget wasn't the same, but to see the difference between the two, the VFX and the effects in the video, it's I give it a 13, hands down.
No, same here. It was really, 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 really good. They really did a good job. That it was like there was a lot of sports themes, you know. I mean, there was a part where they were showing them as if, like, you know, when you're about to watch a game and they show you stats of these players.
Yeah.
Any album this one made, how old this one is, and best album, I guess, or something like that. That was truly fascinating, man.
That was amazing, man.
Yeah.
The video was well directed, well produced, like everything about it.
Execution was on point.
Execution was on point, man. There's zero fault in it at all.
And I'm sure his peers, or rather his colleagues in the game, are like, I'm sure Busta was like, oh, flip, This reminds me of some of the stuff I used to do back in the day.
Buster is a crazy one, though, eh?
Yeah, no, definitely.
He's been insane with the videos, man. What is that one with Janet?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? It's melting off like a Terminator, motherfucker, and all that.
Yeah. Dog, that's actually what I was thinking about when I saw this video. I was like, you know what? This is the same effort that Buster made back in the day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have paid much attention to him, right? But just go down. You don't have to like the music; it's cool. But just go down the babies' videos.
Yeah.
They are on the same tip. Like the old school Luda, the old school Buster. He's doing that right now, and it's very, very like that. Like how I was saying, a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air too. Like I don't like his songs, I don't really like them. But whenever I see a video of his is out, I'll always go watch it because it's always in it. And that's since he started his career on top of it. So.
And he also references the culture a lot, hey, in his videos.
Yeah.
The entire hip hop culture. He still has dancers in his music videos and all of that.
Yeah.
That is quite dope for the culture as well. Because we're just thinking hip hop is just the music.
And the vixens
something broader than just the music.
Yeah.
That is true. You're absolutely right. I remember watching this documentary. They were just breaking down that hip hop, it's graffiti, it's dancing, it's poetry. And obviously, the music, So the fashion as well. It all plays a role.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Because I used to wear baggy jeans and oversized t-shirts and all of that. And
oh, bro. I saw an old picture of mine. I had this big ass white t-shirt with a dollar sign on it, like in gold. And that t-shirt went up to my knees.
I had one with sevens on it, gold sevens on it.
I'm like, what is this, man?
Oh man. And some Evisu jeans. I had Evisus and the G-Unit Reebok sneakers and all of that, man. Like the culture was deep within, bro.
When your parents like, hey, yeah, man, we have to like really buy these expensive things for you, man. Like to look, because that stuff was expensive back in the day, man. Like I know Tim's are still costly to this day, right?
Well, there were things like Hip Hop World. There was a Hip Hop World in not Mainland, in Sunnyside.
Oh,
but Sunny Park Mall. That is where I got most of my gear from, except for the G62s. I don't remember where I got them. I think I got them from Reebok. But yeah, all of my gear just go to Hip Hop World.
Is it still there?
Fairly priced? Nah, I don't think so. This is years ago, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about, man. I'd get my shit from Randburg. Shit. If it's 500 at Hip Hop World, I'll get it for $80.
Yeah, man. But it's crazy how hip hop has led so many styles and I'm thinking about Bathing Apes, man. Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
The Keeps and stuff. Like it's crazy how throughout the years it's been relevant in some way, shape, or form. If the music was down, it would be the clothes or something. You know what I mean? Or if it was not that, it would be the dancing. So it's like
something would always be there.
Exactly. Yeah.